Well, I can tell you this much with the Bulls and their high performance, especially the men's team as well as the Daisies. They have set the bar really high. Not only that, they'll be looking forward to kicking off the new season on a high. They've dominated, and of course the mood and the atmosphere earlier was spectacular to say the least. And we're excited to find out from Xoli whether the team has, put together some accolades. As always, we'll be joining Xoli right now. She's got the pomp and the ceremony there at the Bulls headquarters in Pretoria.
Absolutely, Zai. We are still here at Silver Lakes, the conclusion of the 2024 Vodacom Bulls Awards, and truly what a fantastic evening we witnessed. In terms of currently Arendse walking away as the big winner for the night, really replicating his performance from last season when he got those 5 awards. This time around, walking away with 3. David Creel also one of the big winners in terms of those 2 awards, but I'm not alone this evening. I do have Brett Bellinger, who is the marketing director for Puma South Africa, joining me, and of course Edgar Rathbone, who is the Blue Bulls company CEO, and he is the birthday boy for the evening, which is absolutely fantastic. Let me start with the birthday boy. Happy birthday. I mean, what a brilliant way to celebrate your big day.
Yeah, look, I think that's one of the nice things of being the boss. You can arrange these functions on your birthday. No, just a joke. But no, look, it's an amazing night. I mean, I couldn't be more proud of this brand and what we have achieved over the last year, and may it continue for long more.
Absolutely. I mean, Brett, the one thing that we really were all looking forward for was to the unveiling of the brand new jersey. And this is really an iconic jersey because a lot of people, they don it with so much pride, and a lot of people even frame it as well. Let's talk about the inspiration behind the jersey.
Well, I mean, we've been partners with the Bulls for a long time. I think it's 13 years now, Ed. And so we've conjured up a bunch of designs over the years, not least of which was the pink kit. You obviously thought we were going to unveil another pink kit, and obviously it's a challenge every year to come up creatively with something that, well, we want the fans to be proud of, that we're proud of, and that we want the team to wear. And one of the things that we really wanted to talk back to was around the Barberton Daisy, which is such an important part of the history of the Bulls and the heroes and all of the things that have gone alongside that. And we thought we'd use that as the base. So, well, we'd return to a solid blue kit for home and white for away, but we'd add a beautiful daisy trim to it and kind of modernize it a little bit with a sort of gaming influence, which we call the digital daisy. And we've created a campaign to support that. And yeah, so it was fantastic to unveil it here tonight, see the crowd's response, see the players' response, because they're going to be wearing it. And obviously it's a jersey we're pretty proud of because we're very invested in local production in South Africa. So we want to make sure that everything that we do when it comes to team kits, not only the stuff that we produce for the fans to wear, the replica jerseys, but also the playing kit is made here. And so that's something that we've been able to achieve with the Bulls, to be able to really invest in local production and make sure that those jerseys are truly South African made.
It was absolutely fantastic. I mean, just to see the whole unveiling and how dramatic it was, truly so beautiful. But of course, for the Bulls, having had such a fantastic season, reaching the final of the URC, and of course now topping the log when it comes to the Currie Cup, ahead of the Gauteng Derby, just a couple of days away. Let's brag a bit about this franchise, which really has done so fantastically well.
Yeah, look, and I think on and off the field, it's been a fantastic year. I mean, just if we look at Loftus as a stadium, it's the most events we've hosted in a year. And obviously Loftus Versfeld is not only the home to the Vodacom Bulls, but also Mamelodi Sundowns. And we're very proud of that, and so it's really 2 champion teams that can call Loftus home. But obviously we're here tonight to celebrate our Vodacom Bulls, and what a fantastic squad we have. It's just they're so humble, and to work with them, they're unbelievable human beings. And I think obviously Brett and his team have worked with them for a long time as well, and I think he'll echo that. But to come back to Puma and what they've produced here, I think it's really iconic. I think it's to look at that jersey, it brings back that tradition, because I mean the Bulls are a traditional brand with great heritage and great legends that have donned the jersey, but somehow they always find a nice funky new touch to it. So for 13 years they've been a partner. They've just renewed for another plenty of years. So it's an absolute privilege. And Brett, if I'm not mistaken, I think internationally we're only rugby brand currently.
The Bulls are the statement team for Puma Rugby globally, and that we're also extremely proud of, because we've been able to ensure that production is kept locally. We're able to create the campaigns for the kit locally, and obviously have the team performing at the level, particularly this year, that we've seen is fantastic, especially when they're playing in Europe. We love seeing the cat on the shirts when the guys are marching around Europe and dominating there, so it's fantastic. Yeah.
Sure. And Edgar, just before we wrap things up, what then becomes the goals for this new season? You know, what are you hoping to achieve as a franchise?
Look, I think it's continuous improvement on the small things. You know, there's things you can control, the day-to-day, how you pitch up, if you're present, how innovative you are. I think that's what's going to take us forward going into the new season, and just that continuous improvement step by step. You know, I think we're on a good space, but there's always room for improvement.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better. Thank you so much there to Edgar Rathbone. He is the CEO of the Blue Bulls company. And of course, Brett Bellinger, the marketing director at Puma South Africa. We are still going to celebrate well to the night in terms of the 2024 Vodacom Bulls Awards. What a fantastic night it was, Zai, and really so exceptional as we build up to that Gauteng derby to see if they can open up the gap between them and the Lions. And of course, as we look forward to the Rugby Championship, which will be happening this weekend against the All Blacks. It's back to you in studio.
Thanks so much, Xoli. Absolutely spectacular to see the Buller, as they know.